So today, I think I'm going to hack some people. I'm going to touch your heart. I'm going to click to pinch on your feelings, and please forgive me before I start. This is something that runs in my head ever since I was little, because people have a different understanding when it comes to who is an orphan. So many people believe like being an orphan is when you lost your parents. It's supposed to be there to be understood that way. When you lost both your parents, you are actually in the category of an orphan. But have you ever thought about people who lost a parents when their parents are even alive? Those ones are all orphans. That's how I believe, because I believe when you are an orphan, it's because you've lost you've lost your parents who were supposed to guide you, to take care of you, to be there for you, to protect you, to support you, to do things for you, to make you feel a beloved child. Yeah, but when you have your parents and they're alive, but they still don't care, never support you, you play your role as a parent, you are a parent to yourself, and you play the role of a child and at the same time the role of a parent. I believe it does not matter. Either they are alive, breathing, kicking, successful, or somewhere in your village or the city. I believe that is an orphan. Because wait, I know of so many people who lost both their parents. Okay, but because I believe that being someone child actually doesn't mean that they have to push you out of their stomachs. I believe that a person can become your parents even when they were never felt that pain what your mother felt. You can have parents, you can have other parents if they love you. I don't know how to say that. Is anyone agreeing with me, or is anyone understanding what I'm trying to say? There's so many people who have gotten parents who loves them more than their biological parents. You know that. You don't want to say it, but you know that. There are people who are going to exist in your life and love you more than your family, love you, care, protect more than your blood or color of the skin, more. These are your parents, these are your families. There are so many people. My parents died during accident, my parents died cancer, my parents died in the war. But after this tragic, they got in the people who took them in their arms and been there, made them their beloved children. So for me, those people are not orphans. Yes, yeah, technically they lost their parents, their biological. But these parents who died could have been alive, but actually you are an orphan. So stop making people who have their parents who abandoned them feel guilty of admitting that they are orphan, because they are there. Your father hates you. Even if killing was not illegal, if he wouldn't be in jail, he would have killed you. Or your mother hates you. If it wasn't like if it was that she could get away with it, she would have killed you. So you are orphan even when your biological parents are there. Don't feel guilty. You just have to be brave and know that if you haven't found a replacement, because biological parents are replaceable. Those ones you can't replace are the ones who loved you. Those ones who've been there for you. Those ones who took care of you. Those ones who you lost and you were also lost. You know what I mean? Those parents who were proud of you. Those who, cherished you. Those who protected you. Those are your parents. But if your parents doesn't really care what is good about, don't even look for you. They only start looking for you when they grow old and sick and need help. That's when now they are starting casting. If you don't take care of your parents, you will never get blessings. Blah 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 blah. But where were they? Is that English? Where were they when you were little? Living on streets, when you are little, getting raped, when you are little, abandoned, when you are small, that no one wants you. Where were they? That's when you became an orphan. That's when, you lost them. You lost them the moment they lost their responsibility to be there for you. So don't feel guilty. Are you orphan and you have parents? Are you orphan but you lost your parents and you realize like they are dead? You're not alone. There's so many people. We lose parents. We bury them. And others lose parents when their parents are. Actually, let me tell you this thing. I would rather have my parents know that they went to rest in peace than losing my parents when I know that they're alive. I am sorry for whatever you're going through, but it's not worth it to feel like you have everything, but you don't have. I just encourage you, to continue taking care of yourself. And tomorrow, when you have your own children, you learn how to be there for them because you know how it feels to not having parents. So let this experience that you've gone through when your parents were being buried, when your parents abandoned you, when your parents rejected you, when your parents didn't love you, let this experience actually, instead of turning you a monster, turns you into a good person who actually took lessons that now you have to be responsible and give your kids what you've never been given, so that you can also give them this something to inherit, the love they can inherit and share with your grandchildren. You know what I mean? I wish you the best, and I'm sorry. I apologize. If you're a parent and you never love your kids, if you're parents and you're giving headache to your kids and you are the reason why they're having mental issues, please, 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 you're dead even when you're alive. I'm sorry. You guys will finish me, but that is me. That is me. I've been longing to say this, but I know I talk too much. But anyway, when I talk too much, those who have time, they listen. Those who don't have time, you go to what is important to you. But I know I'm communicating to the people who actually understand what I mean. You should love your children. You should guide them. You should protect them. There's no way a person who have two parents, they have to go through things we went through growing up. And then you tell me, oh no, they're not orphans, they have parents. No, they live the life I lived. So don't make people feel guilty for dishonoring their parents who don't exist. Good day. Yeah, I get ready again to go to work. I love you guys and thank you for your support. And thank you for the messages from yesterday. I'm a shy type of a person. Yeah, I'm shy, but I talk to you. Hey.